A YouTube user going by the name of Ellen Troller uploaded this ghost footage on November 23rd, 2006. He'd gone to the Manassas battlefield in Virginia. They videotaped there, and as they later on watched the tape, they noticed a woman dressed in white walking along the fence line.
They were firing toward the Union Brigade, Cannon Brigade, which is next to the old Henry House. Now, Mrs. Henry, 84 years old, lived in the house. The house was hit by shells, and she was, of course, killed.
Ellen Troller wrote the following, quote, "There were no reenactments going on that day, and we didn't see her there. If you look to the left of the house, you will see a small black fence with a marker that encloses the graves of Mrs. Henry, her daughter, and her son. The ghost is walking away from the graves to just an open field. We are convinced that this was a paranormal experience." End quote. This is one of the oldest ghost videos I've been able to find on YouTube, and I personally find it to be quite compelling. Some skeptics have said that the woman could have been anyone just taking a walk. But since the entire family stand by the fact that the woman wasn't there while filming, maybe it could be a Civil War ghost. I've enhanced the footage a bit so you guys can make up your own minds. Tara Erickson is a YouTuber who frequently uploads movie-related videos, such as reviews, trailer reactions, and more. Paranormal-related videos are not the type of videos that you would typically find on Tara's channel, perhaps making the authenticity of this following video a bit more plausible. At the start of the video, Tara says that somebody named Erica swears she sees a ghost in their basement, but Tara isn't too convinced on that matter. She makes a promise to Erica that she will go down to the basement with her to prove that there is nothing scary down there. Erica comes into the room and looks panicked, still swearing that she saw a ghost in the basement, and she does look genuinely scared about something. When they enter the basement at last, it doesn't take long at all for creepy things to begin happening. Take a look at this.
Okay, all right, here we go. Scary basement. All right, let me just get down here, Erica. Stop freaking out. Okay?
Shut it up. Shut up.
No, shut up. Are you doing that, Erica? Are you doing that?
I'm doing that.
Shut up if you're doing. Oh my god! Oh my god! I heard it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Go! Oh my god! I heard it! Oh my god! Oh my god!
As soon as the two girls hear the gnarly sounds coming from the alleged ghost, they flee from the area immediately, sounding very worried and freaked out by the incident. This video could be authentic because Tara doesn't make these videos at all. So why would she start making paranormal videos now if not to prove that she isn't making anything up? But then again, her and Erica could have set this whole thing up in the hopes to go viral on the internet. I'm curious, what do you think happened? Was there a ghost down there in Tara's basement? Or is it a big setup? Let me know in the comments below. A TikTok account called Our Haunted House has gained quite a following on the popular social media platform due to their chilling videos centered around their house, which is allegedly haunted, as evidenced from the many clips they published through their time on the app. In this video, we watch a man filming something in the kitchen/living room, saying in a whispery voice so as not to be heard, "It's right there." It might take you a second or two to see whatever it is he's talking about, but once you see it, you simply cannot unsee it. Take a look and see for yourself.
Hey, Mom. It's Nature's Way Sambucas, the go-to for immune support. Delicious deep purple gummies made with a 64...
Unsee it. Take a look and see for yourself.
It's right there.
A second video filmed later on starts off relatively similar. We are looking at something, but for a moment or two we may not know exactly what it is we are looking at. However, a good long look at the screen will give you nightmares.
Oh my God.
The same creature with glowing yellow eyes from the first clip can be seen looking in at wherever the man is filming, which is definitely not a sight anybody would ever want to see. Of course, since this video was initially uploaded, many TikTok users have frantically been trying to come up with any sort of logical explanation as to what this strange creature with yellow eyes is and whether or not it's harmful. Sadly, because this video is so shrouded in secrecy, it's unlikely that we will ever know what the creature is and what its intentions were. All we can do is hope and pray that this house won't remain haunted forever. ILM and Barno Paranormal is a popular YouTube channel that frequently uploads videos of them exploring various abandoned places from around the world and conducting frightening paranormal investigations, many of which have chilled their fan base to the core. In this particular video, published to their channel on May 2nd, 2022, ILMN ventures out to an underground shelter, which has definitely seen better days as evidenced by the footage he was able to film. In the clip, we watch as the cameraman wanders around the halls of the underground shelter, searching for anything of interest, but for a while comes up with absolutely nothing. All he sees around him is the dark and grimy halls, which have been abandoned and forgotten long ago. But at around the 3.5 minute mark, something quite creepy happens that catches the cameraman off guard. Take a look. Afterward, the man proceeds to investigate other areas of the shelter, most likely with his heart racing out of his chest due to what just happened to him moments ago. However, unfortunately for him, his heart won't be able to catch a break too much longer because he is in for yet another scare.
1968. Interesting.
Toward the end of the video, the uploader is shown walking in a more tight and narrow area of the shelter, which most likely added to the uploader's nightmare fuel. And unfortunately for him, there is about to be even more fuel added.
I'm going.
Not long after this, the uploader proceeds to make his way out of the building as fast and as safely as he can, luckily making it out in one piece. However, had he stayed in there even just a little bit longer, there is truly no telling what horrible things could have happened to him. Luckily, we don't have to find out what. There's nothing quite like walking outside on a nice chill day and getting some fresh air. Especially in the times that we live in now, getting outside and getting a good long walk in can be quite beneficial for our physical and mental health. But unfortunately for a TikTok user named Sarah Ravana, what started off as a normal walk outside quickly transformed into something rather terrifying, to say the least.
Critics are raving about the best film of the year. It's a deliriously entertaining map.
Following a video which she published to her TikTok account on September 4th, 2021, Sarah is walking around outside enjoying herself and the outdoor air when she suddenly stops to film something way off in the distance. Something that absolutely terrified her. Take a look and see what it is. A tall, slim, and completely dark figure can be seen standing in the middle of a field. The figure in question seems to have no discernible facial features and doesn't even appear to move any muscles whatsoever. Sarah explains in the video that when she stumbled upon this figure, she was convinced that she had just seen Slender Man in person, but says that it most likely wasn't. However, that hasn't stopped many commenters from thinking that Sarah actually did stumble upon the real-life equivalent of the popular creepypasta character. What do you think Sarah stumbled upon that day? Is this actually the Slender Man roaming around during the day? Is this just a strange-looking statue? Or is this whole thing just completely fake? Be sure to let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments below. A TikTok user with a really hard name to pronounce uploaded a video in which the woman filming is relaxing with her dogs when suddenly a shadowy figure appears in a dark hallway. Her dogs can even see the shadow figure there. Take a look.
The dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Can't ready to go to bed myself. What the is that? What? Oh, God! Fuck!
She wrote the following caption for the video, quote, "I cannot believe I got that on camera. So happy to be out of that house," end quote. So clearly she no longer lives at this house if you are to believe the description. I'll try to enhance this footage so we can hopefully get a clearer look at this. A quick glance at the comments reveals that a lot of people believe this to be a genuine ghost sighting caught on camera. But let me know what you guys think. A YouTube channel named Ragnar and the Viking Family posted this hauntingly creepy video to their account on November 1st, 2022, with a description providing some context reading, quote, "Our house is approximately 300 years old. The entire family has experienced strange noises and objects moving and falling. Sometimes it feels like there's someone else in the room. Therefore, we set up a camera in the house," end quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the video and see what's going on with this family.
You time to bed to the bed. I'm gonna go for a quick shower. Okay, and just show if you need anything. Whatever you.
A girl can be seen sitting down in the chair, working on something on her laptop, when out of nowhere, the chair seen directly next to her begins to move around slowly on its own. Afterwards, another chair moves as well. Immediately, The girl freaks out and ultimately decides to leave the room to find her dad. In the second video, we follow the dad walking us through the house, saying that he just heard footsteps coming from what sounded like the back of the house, despite him and his family being the only ones in the house. He walks us through various sections of the house where all seems to be perfectly normal, when all of a sudden...
I came from the back of the house, and we know we're the only people in the house. There's no one else here.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. It's too scary. I'm gonna stay here.
Didn't come from this area of the house, but it sounded like footsteps. Jesus Christ, the door just closed.
Was there someone in? Did you see anyone?
No.
Be careful.
Guys, is there anyone in here?
I don't think so.
No one behind the door.
Hello? Hello? Mario? Hello?
There's no one in here.
Housekeeping?
For the rest of the video, the man continues to search the rest of the rooms in the house, but is ultimately unable to find out what's going on. To this day, it is unknown what was causing the strange noises in the house. We can only hope and pray that this family is living in peace now, instead of fear. TikTok user It's Bridyo posted a video to her account explaining that she woke up to the sounds of a child crying, which obviously freaked her out quite a bit. She then decided to pull out her phone camera to see if she could record the strange noises. Upon doing so, she ended up recording one of the most terrifying videos you will see in quite a long time. Make sure to look carefully and be sure to also turn your volume up so you can hear the sounds.
Woke up to the sounds of a child crying, and this is what I caught.
And there's something over there crying. Do you guys see that? Do you guys hear that crying? Look, it's moving. What the is that? What the and there's something over there crying. Do you guys see that? Do you guys hear that crying? Look, it's moving. What the is that?
By enhancing the video's brightness and audio levels, you can make out what appears to be a small child standing at the end of the corridor, hunched over, and the crying sounds are much more audible. It's definitely a strange noise, but to this day, the TikTok user has not gotten to the bottom of this situation. No matter what this entity is, I think it's safe to assume that this is one of the last things you would want to see at the far end of your bedroom. During the first few seconds of this video published by Chris Ramirez on December 19th, 2014, he talks to the camera and says he wants us to be his witness. He goes on to say that people told him his house was haunted, but he brushed off these claims as nothing but hearsay. But if this video is any evidence, it looks as if he may have benefited from listening to them. Chris says that he has been seeing a strange little girl walking around in his basement and is understandably panicked about the situation. After a while, Chris then walks around his basement and keeps saying that he's very scared. Then he pans the camera and captures something horrifying on his video. Have a look and see.
Yeah, man, I'm recording this video because I need you guys to be my fucking witness. People told me that this place is haunted. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not haunted. There ain't no such thing. And my dumb asses, I've been hearing shit all fucking night. Man, I'm scared out of my mind. Last time I seen the little girl, she was over there behind that little dollhouse, man. You guys gotta come with me and check this shit out. I'm fucking scared as shit. You guys gotta be my witnesses. Dude. Scared out of my mind. Man. Shit. There's nothing back there. Fucking A, man. Dude, I'm scared as hell, man. Scared as
The girl that was roaming around definitely could have been some sort of a hoax. It may have been a friend of his helping him create an elaborate fake video, or it could have been some sort of CGI work. But the way the man reacts when seeing the girl does seem quite genuine. But what do you think? Was this real or is this just a setup? Be sure to tell me your thoughts. In this YouTube video published in April of 2011, two friends and paranormal investigators Chris Riley and Jordan Solis venture out to explore a house that they say has been left abandoned now for several years. When they get to the house, they do a bit of exploring and quickly find out just how creepy abandoned houses can truly be. But none of that even comes close to what they are about to witness. Take a look right here, and you should be able to make out something moving all by itself.
Hi, I'm Melissa Roxburgh. Check out an all-new season of The Hunting Party Thursday at 10/9 Central on NBC and streaming on Peacock. The things we see on this job.
I think it's downstairs.
However, that doesn't even come close to the strange things that these two friends are about to witness throughout the next 3 minutes. Take a look at all of the chaos that is about to ensue, and see the terror slowly start to settle in for both Chris and Jordan.
Can you make known your presence to us somehow? God, dude, what in the world is that? What? Dude, hold on a second.
That seriously just happened?
Calm down, calm down. What is going on? Is that you? Are there any ghostly spirits in this house? No way, dude. Dude. No way. Did that piano just seriously play by itself? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, dude, we should get out of this. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. Holy shit. Oh my. That piano is still playing. Let's go back in. I've never been back here in my life, so let's get as much as we can here. Okay. We need to get out of here now, dude. We need to do something or leave. I'm not just gonna sit around this house. Let's go, seriously, right now.
After a while, the two friends make a run for their car and drive away, thankfully getting away without any harm done to them. At the beginning of the video, Chris and Jordan were confident that they were not going to be able to find anything of interest in the house, but now they have an entire camera full of spooky evidence that will serve as a warning to any who attempt to go to this building for themselves. This video, uploaded to YouTube on Halloween of 2006, claims to show a ghost face show up in one of the windows of the abandoned and haunted Hazelwood Hospital in Maysville, Kentucky. The girl filming the video gets scared by this sighting. Apparently, this footage was reviewed by the TV show Ghost Asylum, and they thought the footage was fake. And so obviously a lot of people were convinced by that conclusion, because it was said on TV. But let's watch it again enhanced. The movement of the face does appear to be slightly out of sync with the camera zoom, but nevertheless, if it is indeed a hoax, then they did a great job incorporating the ghost face into this grainy footage and make it look so seamless. It fits very well with the quality of the video, and whatever the case, I still think it's a very creepy video. The YouTuber Spooky Links recently bought a supposedly haunted doll. Throughout a series of videos censored on the doll, it appears to be moving on its own. In the first video, he's playing video games with a friend, while the doll is positioned in the middle of them. The fast-forwarded footage clearly shows the doll moving. Similar events take place over the next few videos, but something quite different, but still very creepy, takes place in the latest upload. He does an EVP session with the doll, and after one of the questions, what sounds like a scream can be heard. However, when he plays it back a few more times, the scream suddenly isn't there anymore. Take a listen.
Do you know that you're dead?
A lifetime of benefits and care. Get what you earned. Visit choose.va.gov.
Thrive Cosmetics just came out with new shades of my favorite product, and I am obsessed.
I heard some squeaks, right about, I don't know, a minute 55 or something? I heard some squeaks, listen. Say hello. Like it was like a weird faint meh or something. I don't know. Do you know that you're dead? Is there anything you want to say to anyone? Okay. If you notice, I have goosebumps all over. Like, look, they're like literally, I have so much goosebumps. Yeah, I mean, I'm freaking out. That wasn't just there. We listened to that like twice.
Now, I obviously can't confirm whether this is real or fake. The video was sent to me by his wife, and I was given permission to feature the videos. Sure, if it were to be a hoax, then it could be achieved with the help of a sound effect added while editing, and the movements of the doll could possibly be done with the help of string. But that's purely speculation, as I feel those would be the most obvious points of interest for skeptics. Most people who have seen these videos seem pretty certain that they show the real deal. The clips are very creepy, and I'm happy that I was contacted about them. Be sure to check out Spooky Links. He does a lot of scary paranormal videos on his channel. Link is of course in the description. The very first entry on today's list will actually be a combination of 3 separate videos, all published on YouTube by user Blake Smith's Gaming Blitz. At the beginning of the first video, Blake explains that he's home by himself and explains that he heard crying noises coming from his basement. Before venturing down, he tells us that he previously called the police for a previous incident in which they found wet footprints while down there. When he goes down, we can hear chilling sounds of a woman crying, while Blake calls out for an answer but gets no response.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
In the second video, he manages to go into the basement and place his camera in the corner of the room. A few moments later, and the same noises can be heard once more, sounding almost otherworldly and definitely bone-chilling. Then, in a third video, published the day after the second video, he walks into the basement after hearing the crying again.
Hello? Hello?
Some people in the comments have called this a fake, with some pointing out that he doesn't sound worried and suggesting that it could be a Bluetooth speaker in the basement making all that noise. Whatever the case may be, these 3 videos are sure to get the hair on your arms to stand up. Going for a nightly walk can be a relaxing and peaceful thing to do in order to get some much needed fresh air and to simply clear your head. It's also a very enjoyable thing to do. However, for this TikTok user, her walk was anything but relaxing. In the video, she says she was just going on a walk when she passed her neighbor's house. Sounds completely fine and normal, right? Well, it would be if her neighbors weren't incredibly creepy. Take a look at the footage and see why the woman is more than a little uncomfortable because of her neighbors.
Going for a walk and I look up and I see my neighbors.
The light in the inside of the house appears to be flickering as we watch a group of people gather around a circle, doing something that we cannot quite tell before eventually darting their heads toward the woman recording, which is where the video abruptly ends. What in the world were these creepy neighbors doing inside that house? Why were the lights flickering, and why were they all gathered in a circle? Were they practicing something deadly? Be sure to let me know your theories in the comments below. The Paranormies are a popular YouTube paranormal investigation group that frequently uploads videos of their various explorations and terrifying findings to their subscribers. And although the vast majority of the videos showcase some genuinely scary things, this particular video you're about to watch definitely takes the cake for one of the creepiest videos on their channel to date. In the video, Paranormies member Johnny is exploring an extremely creepy sanatorium that has quite a reputation for being haunted for many years. For the first little bit of the investigation, all seems to be going relatively well as Johnny begins to set up an Ovilus device when all of a sudden, something gives him a good startle.
Straight ahead. There's caves here. Holy shit. Straight ahead. There's caves here. Holy shit.
Next, when using a paranormal device, Johnny asks any potential spirit in the room to please turn on a light. Sure enough, this happens.
Continúa la tradición de comer bien con grasas buenas y cero azúcar.
Avocados from Mexico.
John Deere has long been a symbol of hardworking America, and now that spirit is coming to America's most comfortable footwear, Skechers.
But I need you to come light it up once so that I know you're here.
There's no way.
That just turned on.
A couple of minutes later, while investigating a different area of the sanatorium, Johnny witnesses something rather chilling happen right near him. Take a look.
Knocking at the Oh my god. Harry? Is that you? I heard another voice in the spirit box too. I heard him knocking at the Oh my god.
This next part is definitely one of the more creepy moments in the video. Take a look and see the following series of terrifying events, all of which take place relatively close to one another.
I keep hearing things at this door. No way. Why did you have to go and break that? They're from humans?
Towards the end of the investigation, Johnny begins to film a chilling baby doll, which upon first glance looks to be completely normal and not at all that creepy. However, in just a matter of seconds, this seemingly innocent doll rears its ugly head. From here, Johnny continues his investigation for a little bit longer, but is unable to find anything else of interest. However, this video is nevertheless incredibly creepy and serves as a warning for anybody who wants to explore any sort of haunted or abandoned building in the future. Over on TikTok, user Joshua Look shared a video where he seems to be talking about something creepy going on that he noticed and wants to document it all on camera for everybody to see what he has been going through. At first, Joshua Look walks through his house and shows us his house, which looks like it has been recently messed with by some sort of spirit or figure that we can't see. As Joshua's breathing gets more and more panicked, the video gets much creepier. But nothing quite as creepy happens until about midway through, when this can be seen for a split second. Take a look.
Amigos, estoy en el baño y me está tocando la puerta. Me siento muy nervioso, no sé qué hacer. Tocaron otra vez. Bien. Esa tira del florero. Se ve una sombra. No se está moviendo esto. Pero no hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí. De este lado se ve una sombra, se ve una sombra. No sé qué hacer, amigos. Estoy un poco nervioso, Si veo algo en la tienda, venga, vamos a ver. Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a... Venga. Sí. Con unas cajas de refresco. Unas rejas. al enfrente. Oigo un susurro. Un susurro.
The fact that the strange shadow figure only briefly appears is frustrating because we cannot get a good and clear view of what it looks like, but it gives the video a little bit more credibility in the long run. While filming, it doesn't appear as though Joshua noticed the figure because he never stops and questions if he just saw anything, but he certainly got the scare of his lifetime when reviewing the video after the fact. Let's be real, most people out there hate going to work. It can be a seemingly never-ending mundane trudge that you can't quite escape. However, I'm willing to bet that you don't hate work because you're fearing for your life when you clock in. But that's what ended up being the case for this TikTok user named Matt Hall, who recorded this eerie video. In the video, Matt is on the phone with the police while also filming a security camera feed on a television screen above him, which shows a mysterious man lugging a bag filled with something across the concrete. Obviously, this freaks Matt out more than a little bit, especially when the strange man abruptly starts to run. Take a look at how the rest of the video goes.
There's literally somebody outside, like, dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording in case something happens. I can't see his face. Where's he coming? He's literally running down to the door. He's coming up to the door right now. See? Oh God, he's outside the door. He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm literally, it's just this one room. The door, yeah, the door's locked, but he's like behind the building now. I don't, can you just get here, please, really?
Fortunately, Matt seems to be okay, so let's hope it stays that way, and that he doesn't have to deal with any more scary encounters at work. A YouTuber named Ricky Velasquez is a popular entertainer on the platform thanks to his frequent videos of abandoned building explorations, paranormal entity sightings, and more. On a video published on December 3rd, 2016, Ricky walks around an old and creepy looking building, and it doesn't take long at all for some chilling things to occur. In fact, several eerie things happen to Ricky throughout his video, and strange voices can also be heard every once in a while. Here are some good examples.
Y una de ellas miraba a un niño.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Quién está ahí?
Niña.
Don't settle for less than the best to protect your career. Get the malpractice protection you...
However, the scariest moment of Ricky's night doesn't happen until much later on. As Ricky and a woman begin to slowly ascend a decrepit-looking staircase, looking for anything interesting, this happens.
Chiquita, asómate.
Yo no pienso subir más aquí.
Chiquita, asómate.
Yo no la veo.
¿Y si me asomo nada más yo?
¿Ya la viste? ¿Ya la viste? ¿Ya la viste? ¿La vieron? ¿La vieron? ¿La vieron o no la vieron? Digo, yo creo que ya voy a terminar esta... Creo que voy a terminar esta investigación, creo.
Understandably, Ricky and the woman run away from the area instantaneously after witnessing what appeared to be some sort of ghostly girl peeking its head from around the corner before disappearing. However, Ricky and the woman get curious and head back to the staircase to see if they can find the girl again, but she seems to be nowhere in sight. Who was this strange girl in the abandoned building? Was it a ghost girl, or was it a person? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. YouTube user Arrowhead HC uploaded a video taken on the Shipley Hollow Road, which is a road in Sale Creek, Tennessee. The road is notoriously known to be haunted, and the ghost stories of the area go as far back as 150 years. The ghosts are known as Pity Pat, and the area is known as Pity Pat Hollow. The most famous story takes place in 1775, in which a female settler and her 4 children were on their way home at night in a horse and buggy. As they crossed the bridge, they heard a pit-pat, and a beast ran out on its hind legs in front of them and scared them. The beast is usually referred to as an imp. The horse got so scared that the buggy flipped, and the woman was thrown from it. The woman died, and her children were carried away to be devoured by the imp. This video doesn't appear to show an imp, but it does show a figure at the side of the road that the upload refers to as a ghost. It's hard to tell, but there certainly does appear to be something there. Whether it's a ghost or something much more mundane remains unexplained. Oftentimes, when you see a bizarre and strange shape in your house, you do not think it could have possibly been anything to worry about. Our natural human instincts tell us it's nothing to fear, but there is that rare time when the figure you see is not only very real, but something to be fearful of. In this TikTok video published by the user SH Natalie, you can hear the uploader named Frieza calling for her dog, telling it to come here, but it does not listen to her commands. As she approaches her pet, she notices something is very, very wrong. Watch this.
Let go. Let go. Come here.
The uploader states in the description of her upload that she was convinced what she saw was her dog in her house, but it wasn't her dog at all. At the time of filming this video, her dog was playing around outside, so it begs the question, what could this figure possibly be? It certainly looks just like a dog, but against all odds, it turns out it isn't. This is one video that is sure to make you scratch your head. The largest nightclub in Nottingham is called Prism, and the Twitter page for the nightclub uploaded CCTV footage on October 2nd of this year of what they believe is poltergeist activity. In the footage, what appears to be a cabinet door can be seen opening, after which several bustles fly out onto the floor. A popular opinion is that this was just a PR stunt, but many others have reacted in a very shocked way on social media, and I assume many of these are regular visitors of the nightclub. Some of them were probably even excited about the fact that a ghost might be haunting their favorite nightclub. The following video was published to TikTok by a user named Bell, who uploaded a piece of genuinely creepy footage that shows that you can experience something terrifying even in the comfort of your own bathroom. At the start of the video, Chell says that he just got home from work, and upon entering his house, he heard the tap running in the bathtub. Now, this would be normal if Chell lived with a significant other or somebody else who was home at the time. There's just one problem. Jill lives alone. In the video, he promptly turns the tap off and blows out the trio of mysteriously lit candles before eventually teasing his dog, saying that he was the culprit. A moment later, this happens.
So I got off work and this is what I come home to. Which, I'm being cool. Home and there's nobody here. So maybe did you run the bath? Were you gonna take it? What the fuck? Did you?
The video ends with Chell going to investigate behind the door, where he finds absolutely nothing suspicious. Because of this, many viewers have been left completely confused as to what exactly was going on in this video. Was Chell's house being haunted by a spirit who just wants to take a bath? Was there something even more sinister at play here? Or was this all just one big elaborate hoax? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. An old video taken from the footage of a surveillance camera inside a Walmart in Oxnard, California, allegedly shows the ghost of a Mexican-American little girl. Apparently, she looks as if she comes from the 50s or 60s. Workers at night heard balls bouncing around by themselves. The girl herself has even been seen and is said to be playful, giggling and smiling to workers at night. In this video, she appears from behind a clothes rack, before disappearing again. The footage is blurry, so you'll have to look carefully. Take a look.
Already, particularly initially when I was there in August, to try to get people at the top of the list in terms of getting food together. So we did just trickle down and find the better people like the North South and
What do you think? Could this be the ghost of a girl? Or does it just appear that way? Is it just some sort of an illusion? Let me know what you think. Francisco Gonzalez published this video to his YouTube channel on January 24th, 2017. For the first couple of seconds, everything looks perfectly fine as he records his dog playing around in their yard. But then, the dog's behavior becomes much more aggressive and strange as the one dog begins to jump into the air trying to bite something. And then, another dog does the exact same. The two dogs continue to do this, which makes the next event easy to miss. Take a look in the background of this shot and see if you notice anything weird.
Babe, she was right there, baby. I saw her.
Oh no?
I saw her playing, baby. Hold on.
In case you missed it, on the grass there seemed to be some sort of a ghost-like girl walking around before vanishing completely. Something about this clip has a very authentic and realistic feel to it. It doesn't look like anything could have been staged here, which makes the video as a whole feel that much more creepy. What do you think happened with Francisco and his dogs that day? Was there really a ghost girl walking around their yard? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Similar to the last entry, the following two videos you're about to watch were published by the same person just days apart. The channel owner named Advil published the initial video on October 23rd, 2015, with the title House Haunted. As he walks around the room that is allegedly haunted, he verbally warns the ghost and calls out to see if anybody is there. Nothing happens for a while, giving the video a simple, eerie feel. That is until the last few seconds. Take a look.
Hello? I'm gonna turn on the light. Alright? Hello? Hello? I heard something. Nothing? Is anyone there? Whoa, Jesus!
In the follow-up video, the man is once again heard calling out towards the basement before he hears a whisper which causes him to stumble in fear. But then, a few seconds later, something much more sinister happens.
I heard some noises again. Hello? No!
If you look carefully, you can just make out some sort of figure walking around in the basement, which instantly strikes fear into the channel owner. As this video has not had a third follow-up yet, it is safe to assume that the man has yet to determine what has been going on in his house. I recently found this video on YouTube which has only about 500 views, and it really creeped me out. It was uploaded by Mystic Paranormal on August 15th, 2017. They were parked outside Hamilton Mill. One of them took a photo which then seemed to have a creepy ghost face in it, appearing outside the window. Take a look.
I think we seriously got a face, Chris. Look at that. That's a face. There's no denying that. Look at that.
Yeah.
And you remember that
Oh, I just got chills.
that hag-looking thing that I was just showing?
Yeah.
That good photograph? Hold on a second.
Oh, I feel sick to my stomach right now.
And that face shows up and a car's driving by. Alright. Oh, it's really bugging me right now that cars are driving by because I want to try to photograph it again. So after this car goes by, I'm going to see if it's still there.
Yeah, I'm really freaking out because it's on my side of the car. I don't want to turn and look, see if it's on my side.
Something's moving
My
out
window.
there, Chris. Just stay calm.
I'm seriously about to freak out.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Look out the window real quick with the camera. Do you see anything?
I'm too.
Oh, we got another car coming. Hold
My
on.
heart is beating really fast right now.
I don't see
I'm
anything.
really freaked out.
Alright, right, guys, I can get a clear view of that side right now, and there is nothing out there. But that is like, I mean, it's a small picture, but
Zooming and enhancing the picture clearly shows a face, or at least something that looks like a face. The two people in the car are clearly freaked out by their ghost sighting, so maybe this was indeed a real ghost looking at them through the window. It's honestly a very creepy face, and looking through their videos, I don't feel like they faked it. Now, whether it's a ghost or something else, I won't make a conclusion on that. That's up to you guys. The Haunted Side is a great channel for lovers of paranormal investigations. Edited as professionally as paranormal TV shows, this show follows Patrick into the world's most haunted places, where he is joined by a cinematographer. In the Season 1 Episode 10 episode, Hughes and Porter, they investigate a building in downtown Reno, Nevada. The description states the following, quote, "The owner has asked us to come out because renovation has started on the building and construction crews are being negatively affected by something dark, end quote. About 5 minutes into the video, they leave a night vision camera running inside a room. After they leave the room, the camera captures something eerie. It's as if something white quickly flies by the camera and knocks the camera over and out of the case that was holding it. Later on in the investigation, one of their cameras once again captures something strange. As one of them says they saw someone, a shadow figure can be seen at the doorway.
And then it said screw black heat.
Hang on, keep it there for a second.
Dude, I just saw somebody over there.
Yeah.
I just saw somebody, like, it looked like they just walked through right there.
Getting some audio interference.
Miss.
Be sure to check out their channel for many more epic paranormal investigations. On March 20th, 2022, a TikTok account named Scared to Death Zero uploaded the following video late at night with a count on the screen reading 430 abandoned flats, and there is something in the window. At first, it seems like there is absolutely nothing to see. The uploader has his flashlight equipped, but we can't exactly see what he is talking about. But in just a matter of seconds, we finally get a good look at whatever is keeping this TikToker company.
Just watch this.
In it. Future in hand.
430 abandoned flats, and there is something in the window.
Yo. You see movement then? Move the light. Yo. Is that? Yo.
An incredibly startling face can suddenly be seen in one of the flat windows before abruptly darting back out of view. If you pause right where the strange entity appears, it's evident that whatever this thing is, it certainly looks inhuman, or maybe it's someone wearing a creepy mask. It's also worth noting that this video was seemingly filmed at Clune Park Estate, located in Port Glasgow, which just so happens to be a ghost town. So this TikTok user seeing this in a ghost town isn't far-fetched whatsoever. But what do you think? Did this TikToker actually capture a paranormal entity on camera? Was this just some sort of prank or setup? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. User XX Chilled the F Out XX uploaded the following video to my very own Spooks subreddit, where you can upload and watch videos of anything regarding the paranormal. By submitting, you can be featured on a video exactly like this one. The uploader of this clip goes on to explain, quote, "A friend of mine that is now deceased captured this outside his house 2 weeks before he passed, which is totally unrelated, but still is freaky since it was in his driveway, here on the outskirts of Carlsbad, New Mexico," end quote. Watch the video and see the chilling event that happens. strange ghostly apparition walks around the driveway before vanishing into thin air, which may make you think if this event was in relation to the uploader's friend's death. Something like this certainly seems incredibly strange, but it also could have been nothing more than a creepy coincidence. Most of the comments on this post agree that this seems extremely real and is absolutely terrifying. Do you have any explanation for what happened in this video? Do you think that this was a coincidence or not? As always, be sure to tell me your ideas in the comment section below. Being a security guard at the San Francisco Armory would probably require someone who's pretty brave. However, I'm willing to bet that dealing with paranormal entities while on shift was not part of this man's job description. The description of the video provides quite a bit of context to help us better understand what exactly is happening in the following footage. Quote, Armory Security Officer Alex Nunez, who has worked at the San Francisco Armory for over 5 years, captured a ghost opening the 2 main doors to the lounge in the Armory. After hearing what sounded like chairs moving in the lounge area, Nunez began recording on his phone. He would stop walking when he would hear movement in the lounge. The second time he stopped, he captured the 2 doors opening inwards towards the lounge. Nunez was the only person in the Armory when this occurred on his shift. Upon inspection, all windows were shut and closed. End quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look and see for ourselves.
Oh, hell no. This is what I'm talking about, dude. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm here in this building by myself, bro. By myself.
As Alex slowly makes his way to the doors, they begin to open slowly by themselves, causing Alex to have a panicked reaction before quickly walking away from the area in fear. And it's hard to blame him, especially considering he's in the building by himself, with no other employees there to assist him. Thankfully, no harm came to Alex, but that still doesn't mean there wasn't anything keeping him company that night. Since this video is 3 years old, it's safe to assume that Alex is doing better now. Let's just hope that he doesn't have to deal with this creepy entity any longer. The following video was published to TikTok by username Rocco DeLeo on August 12, 2018. Ever since its initial upload, many viewers have been scrambling for answers, trying to piece together the incredibly mysterious video. The video starts off showcasing a man filming his friend walking around near a staircase surrounded by candles, before eventually saying, "Oh my god, what is Jack doing?" The upload continues to film his friend seemingly in disbelief, repeatedly saying no, as Jack wanders the area. So what could possibly be so scary about that area that Jack shouldn't be exploring? Why is his friend so terrified and freaked out? Well, as it turns out, he may not be as alone down there as he probably thought. Take a look.
What is Jack doing? Jack, no, like I'm... That's not good to the culture. Yeah. Wait, what is that?
Out of nowhere, a terrifying creature can be seen slowly making its way out of the forest and toward Jack. But luckily, he has quick reflexes and is able to spot the creature as soon as it makes a break for him. Sadly, the video ends as soon as Jack begins to run away, meaning that we don't know the aftermath of the video. But luckily, we can assume that Jack and his friend that was recording got out okay. Let's just hope that these two are much more careful the next time they're exploring anywhere outside late at night. A woman on TikTok named Chrissy posted the following video to her account, stating that she was initially recording to show her viewers the unfortunate way her dog accidentally cut her lip while outside. The video starts off normally enough, with Chrissy holding her dog closer to the camera so viewers can see the spot where her dog got cut. However, as you can probably imagine, this seemingly normal video is about to take a significantly darker turn for the worse in just a matter of seconds. Out of nowhere, Chrissy starts to notice something dark in the corner of her backyard, which completely captures her attention. About a moment or two later, Chrissy picks up the camera and flips the screen the other way so we can see what she's looking at. Long story short, it's terrifying. If you look just close enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of strange entity hiding behind a tree. As for what it is, we don't know. Chrissy says that she and her husband called the cops later, but she didn't describe whether or not they were able to help or not. Let's hope that they were. A short clip recorded on Snapchat was uploaded to Reddit by the user Spiders Are Disgusting with the title, quote, "This video was filmed by a friend of my friend's brother a few years back. In the left corner of the video, you can see a figure dressed in white with black hair crawling out from under the trampoline. To this day, we have no idea who the person was." End quote. In the video, a guy is jumping out of a window onto a trampoline. The caption on the Snapchat video itself looks Danish to me, although I have no idea what the second word is supposed to mean. I'll try my best to enhance this footage so we can get a better look. Some people are skeptical due to the short length of the video, but to me that actually makes perfect sense. If they had no idea there was a ghostly woman walking beside the trampoline, then this video would just be like any other short Snapchat videos that you send to your friends. There doesn't have to be some sneaky reason why the video cuts so quickly when it's a Snapchat clip we're discussing. Many have also pointed out her similarities to Sadako from The Ring, due to the white dress, long black hair. If this is a fake, then it's pretty damn well made.